Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon, Dr. Skinner. Today I'm going to talk about bilingualism. Now I have a class activity for you guys, just a small activity. Everyone shows your left hand and right hand now. And clap 5 times. Okay. I ask you guys to clap just because since all of you guys are bilingualism, and study shows that those who can speak second language are more likely to less distracted and can focus more on their task. So I hope you guys can focus on my group's presentation. Okay. Okay. For this presentation, I hope you guys can understand more about bilingualism and know thoroughly the whole what is the concept of bilingualism. And since you guys know this, sharing is caring. Everyone talked about this, but do you guys really do it? So now I'm giving you guys a chance to share the information of bilingualism, since most of the families and friends are also bilingualism. So please focus on the presentation and share the knowledge to your family and friends. Okay. So now I'm going to pass it to Chloe. Yeah.
Bilingualism is the phenomenon of speaking and understanding two languages. We have first language and second language. First language is our which we acquired it from birth until around 7 to 8 years old. And this language we learn naturally from our parents who talk to us. And the second language is also known as a non-native language, which we learn at a later stage and usually around 12 years old. And the second language is no limit that one can learn more languages. And the presence of language serves to grasp and understand the world. And how the bilingualism works in our brain is, the research found that shifting from one language to another language is happens simultaneously. Like, for example, when a participant speaking from Malay to English, he or she is more likely to turning the Malay language off and turn the English on, and this process is happening at the same time. And then when we processing switching language, our brain, like the prefrontal cortex and anterior cingulate cortex, play roles in this. And this has been found that by a team of research that they use the magnetoencephalography, a brain imaging technique, to test the magnetic field in our brain. And also the other research has found that language is much easier to switch in than switch out. And I will pass to David.
So we can talk about type of bilingualism. So there's two types of it, subbilingualism, early bilingualism, which is like children that born from early stage and then they learn two languages. So children means this one children. So right? So still they learn from start to know, and then they learn both language, and then they grow with both language. And then their language is very balanced. So for specifically early bilingualism, it's also start from children, right? So she cry again. And then after she grows up, she she actually learned the first one and then after that they will learn the second one. Alright, so next slide is late bilingualism. Late bilingualism is also same. Children again cry. After she cried and then after she grew up as adolescents, and then because adolescents, she from children at the age of children she learned language, and then the first language, and then she grew up and then she learned the second language. But additionally, they will learn there's an interference, so that if she don't know how to relate, she will use their English straight away translate to Chinese. So there's a grammar mistake in direct translate. So next, there's two types of this one, is additive and subtractive. So additive is like person that learn two language and they doesn't forget the language. It means they doesn't forget the previous language, so they get two language both balanced. And then subtractive is which they learn two language, but there's effect on the first one. So maybe she do pretty well in her Chinese, but maybe her English is not that good. So next one is called passive. Next one is called passive. Next one is called passive. Yeah, next one is called passive bilingualism. So passive bilingualism is like maybe I talk to her, she only can like understand, but she can't speak it out. Like, hey, okay, she don't need to. But she don't know how to fight back. She don't have the knowledge to fight back. Alright, so later I pass it on to Nietzsche from Play.
So for today, I will be going to present about the advantages and disadvantages or limitation of being bilingual. So the advantages of being bilingual. First, it will enhance our executive control. It means that for bilingual speakers, they will be more focused on what is relevant while ignoring distraction. It is because when we speak, for bilingual speakers, when we speak, the two languages will pop out. So you need to determine that for now, for me, I know Chinese and English. Then for now, I need to conversation in English. So you need to shift off the Chinese and communicate in English. And the advantages of being bilingual also help with multitasking. A study on driving tests, they found out that bilingual speakers will perform better than other model language speakers in the driving test. The driving test requires they drive and listen to the phone simultaneously. Besides, they also found that being bilingual can delay the onset of Alzheimer's by 6 years. It's also a study that's done in comparison between normally aging bilinguals and normally aging monolinguals. So for now, I will be continue into the advantages of being bilingual. Bilingual might lead to bigger verbal skill than those monolingual speakers. And bilingual speakers know fewer words, which means that they have smaller range of vocabulary because they use two languages, and they exhibit less emotional bias and a more rational approach in confronting problems in the second language. This is a limitation.
So I will do conclusion for our group presentation. So there are 5 types of bilingualism that have listed in our presentation slide that explained by David just now. And although Nietzsche has listed out a few disadvantages for being a bilingual speaker, but it's obvious that the advantage to be a bilingual speaker is outweigh the disadvantage of being a bilingual. So for me, I'm a simultaneous early bilingualism. So I think that it's not late for everyone to be a bilingual speaker or multilingual speaker. So I hope everyone can start to learn their second language or a new language as they can, because being a bilingual speaker or multilingual speaker can help you very much in your future career. Thank you.